Hi guys, it's Claire from Grow Up Vegan, and today I'm going to be making vegan honey flapjacks. I don't know if you've seen already, but I did do a shopping video for this and struggled to even get the correct oats. So don't hold your breath because I don't know what they're going to turn out like. And I had to cross-reference lots of recipes just for flapjacks. Yeah, it's me. I don't know how to cook. I'm giving it a whirl. It usually ends up being all right. Yeah, so I've wrote this nifty recipe out on the back of an old flyer. It's not product placement, I swear. I've no involvement in this. No, seriously, in all of my videos, if I ever reference to a product a bit more subtly than what I just did, it's literally because I enjoy that product. I've not received anything in return to talk about vegan honey by plant-based artisan.
Introducing plant-based artisans vegan honey.
No, I actually haven't. I just love it. So I'm going to be making vegan honey, spelled Honea, so you know the difference. And what's cool about all these honeys is they're different flavours. So this one's lavender, another one is fennel, and the other is orange. So not only am I going to be making flapjacks, but I decided why not make three batches? Why not make 3 lots of these with different things, different flavours? Because I like to make things really easy for myself. So as you can see, I have really neatly organised all of the ingredients and done all the boring bit of measuring off camera. So, because I mean, who just wants to watch a girl get confused about measurements for quite some time? But just so you do know the measurements, I have got 100 grams of butter, obviously vegan butter, and I use Vitalite. 100 grams of sugar or coconut nectar I wanted to use, but I genuinely do not know where it's gone. I don't know how you lose a big bag of coconut nectar, but I have. Anyway, so 100 grams of sugar, butter, 100 grams of honey. So I've pre-poured, and 200 grams of porridge oats, and I just got the Tesco organic porridge oats. And then 50 grams of whatever you're putting in, so if you're putting fruit in, or chocolate, or dried fruit, raisins, what have you, 50 grams. But I will put all of this out properly for you on the description below. But let's get cooking! So first I need to preheat the oven to 180. And like I say in all of my videos, if you are a child watching this, please get an adult to assist you because ovens get hot. After that, I've got to melt the butter, sugar and honey in a saucepan. Now, because I'm making 3 lots, do I put 3 pans on all at the same time? Could I handle that heat? Here's hoping. I added the butter, then the sugar, and then I poured in the vegan honey, which was super satisfying. So I got it in my head that it was a bright idea to just do it, go for them all at once, melting them. Yeah, I'm not so sure now, in a bit of a panic, because if you burn sugar, sorry for the wonky camera, but guys, there's more important things. And also, I realised that I might forget which honey is in which. So before I take them off, I'm going to have to label them. This is getting a bit stressful. Okay, so all the butter, I almost said mutter, all the mutter is belted. So I will put in the oats now. That's next on the list, oats. Oats overboard! This is actually quite stressful. So in the the pan on the right is the lavender, the one in the middle is fennel, so I'll do the easiest first. So orange. I got some dark chocolate buttons because I couldn't find chocolate chips, and then I've just chipped them up myself. So they'll go in, mix them up. That actually looks really good. So they'll be quite melty, and then I'm going to take it off the heat so they don't all fully melt. And then the next one is the lavender and vanilla. So I got some vanilla extract and I'll put a cap full of that in. And then I thought put, you know, the real deal in, a vanilla pod. What do I do with that? I feel like I've seen it before where they're split open and like scraped it out. Ow. Got it open. Yeah, still none the wiser though. I'm gonna just chop this end off. And then like, I'm hoping, ooh. Okay, let me get a knife. Sharp knife. I don't know what you can actually see and what you can't now. A whole lot of nothing, that's what I'm telling you. Okay, what I've honestly resorted to is like chopping down the centre for all the like proper chefs and cooks and bakers out there. I know you're going to be really annoyed with me, but is that how small vanilla pods are? But yeah, where there's a will, there's a way, and that was my way. I've got them out, I'm going to scrape them out now. Tiny little things, like these vanilla pods. Anyway, I better put them in. Oh no. One at the end. It's for the vanilla pods. Stick it on the spoon, and then just stir it in. Stir it on in. And then I'm just going to add citrusy fruit pieces to the fennel vegan honey, and then I'll be putting them out onto the trays.
I added a squeeze of lemon along with the citrusy fruit.
This is really heavy. So elegant.
So you just need to compact it down to be 1.5 to 2 centimetres thick.
So I just need to pop them in the oven. Oh, that's hot. For 20 minutes approximately. And the tray sizings are too big, so they're going to be on a wonk. It's fine. Problem solving all the time. I almost just put the flapjacks in the oven and then went off to do my own thing for 20 minutes without checking the time. Rule number 1, time management. Rule number 2, don't go off and do your own thing. You need to tidy up the kitchen. Like this place, well, that just looks like 3 jars sat there really neatly. But I mean, oat spillage, just all of the mess everywhere. So I'm going to tidy up before I present you with my flapjacks. And Mum, don't worry, I've not ruined your pans. They're soaking. It's time to open the oven. Ooh.
I'm not so sure about some of those.
Okay, so, I mean, they're all good. This one's dark because it's the chocolate one. It's the orange honey and chocolate one. There's my wet towel from an earlier shower. Enjoy. And there is my nephew's playpen. Anyway, so that one's the chocolate one. That should be dark. This one I think looks fantastic. And that is the fennel and, oh, shaky hand. Shaky. That's the fennel one. And fennel and fruit. And then this one, not gonna lie, slightly burnt around the edges. That's the vanilla and lavender one, which I'm really excited to taste. So I'm just gonna have to like get a square from the middle. I think I'm gonna put some chocolate buttons on top of the chocolate one now. And then, annoyingly, I just have to wait for them to be cool. It's a lot of waiting with flapjacks. And let's cut to my Grow Up Vegan advert.
Introducing Grow Up Vegan's chocolate orange infused vegan honey flapjack, followed by a somewhat slightly burnt but still tasty vanilla and lavender flapjack. And last but certainly not least, a citrusy orange, lemon and fennel flapjack by Grow Up Vegan.
So I don't want to wait all day to try these because quite frankly I've got things to do. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off each to taste them. So this is the vegan plant-based artisan fennel infused honey, and I have partnered it up with some like zesty fruit because that's what Google said would match. That's incredible. I'm talking with my mouth on, I'm sorry. I'm gonna cut, oh, these burnt bits a bit, they're extra burnt. Yeah, I may have ruined this one. This vegan honey really works. That's so good. The last one, the chocolate one. I'll get it with a bit at the top. Yeah, this one's definitely not set because it's still all melty. But it's all so good. I'm gonna eat all of this. So guys, I would really recommend trying this recipe out. They are honestly the nicest flapjacks I've ever had. I don't know if it's because I'm not a massive fan of golden syrup, so switching that out for something else and it being plant-based, maybe it's a subconscious thing too, but they just taste incredible. So all the information, I'll put it in the description below with links to get the bits and pieces from here and there. And I will put links to my social media bios at Grow Up Vegan, so go check them out and I will be back soon. Thanks, bye!